Do you ever feel like you spend hours studying, but nothing actually sticks? It's like your brain has a delete button for everything you just learned. What if he told you there are cheat codes for your brain that can help you study faster, remember more, and actually feel confident for your exams? These aren't magic tricks. They're science-backed techniques that top students and memory champions use. And today, I'm sharing 5 of them with you. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit to revolutionize the way you learn. So grab a notebook, and let's unlock your brain's full potential. First up is the most powerful technique of all, active recall. Most of us study by passively rereading our notes or textbooks over and over again. The problem is, this creates an illusion of knowing. You recognize the information, but you can't actually retrieve it from memory. Active recall flips this on its head. Instead of just reading, you actively test yourself. Close your book and try to recall the key concepts. Create flashcards. Do practice questions. Ask yourself, what were the 3 main causes of this historical event? Or how do we solve this type of math problem? This act of pulling information out of your brain is what builds strong, lasting neural pathways. It's like doing a bicep curl for your memory. It might feel harder at first, but the results are incredible. It's the difference between being a spectator and actually playing the game. Next, let's pair active recall with its best friend, spaced repetition. Have you ever crammed for a test, aced it, and then forgotten everything a week later? That's because cramming shoves information into your short-term memory, which is designed to be temporary. Spaced repetition is the cure for this. The idea is simple. You review information at increasing intervals of time. So, you might review a concept after 1 day, then 3 days, then a week, then a month. This system signals to your brain that this information is important and needs to be stored long-term. There are amazing apps like Anki or Quizlet that automate this whole process for you. You create your digital flashcards, and the algorithm tells you exactly when to review them. It's a genius way to offload the scheduling and focus purely on learning. By spacing out your reviews, you study less overall but remember significantly more. Now, what if you're struggling to understand a really complex topic? That's where the Feynman technique comes in. It's named after the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman, who was a master at explaining difficult ideas in simple terms. Here's how it works in 4 simple steps. First, pick a concept you want to understand. Second, try to explain it to a complete beginner, like a child, using simple language. Or just write it down on a piece of paper as if you were teaching someone. Third, whenever you get stuck or have to use jargon, you've just identified a gap in your own understanding. That's the magic moment. Go back to your source material, your textbook or lecture notes, and fill that gap. Finally, repeat the process and simplify your explanation until it's crystal clear and easy to follow. This technique forces you to truly grasp the fundamentals instead of just memorizing definitions. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Okay, let's be real. Sometimes the biggest challenge isn't how to study, but how to even start. We've all been there, staring at a mountain of work, feeling completely overwhelmed, and just scrolling on our phones instead. For this, we have the 2-minute rule. It's beautifully simple. Whatever task you're procrastinating on, commit to doing it for just 2 minutes. Just 2. Want to revise a chapter? Just read 1 page for 2 minutes. Need to write an essay? Just write 1 sentence for 2 minutes. The secret here is that starting is always the hardest part. The 2-minute rule helps you overcome that initial inertia. More often than not, once you start, you'll find you keep going for much longer than 2 minutes. It makes any daunting task feel approachable and breaks the cycle of procrastination. Finally, once you've started studying, how do you maintain focus without burning out? The answer is the Pomodoro technique. This is a time management method that uses a timer to break down work into focused intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. Here is the classic recipe. You set a timer for 25 minutes and work on a single task with 0 distractions. No more phone, no more social media, just pure focus. When the timer goes off, you take a short 5-minute break. Stretch, grab some water, look out the window. After 4 of these Pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This method works because it trains your brain to focus intensely for short bursts, and the frequent breaks prevent mental fatigue. It turns a marathon study session into a series of manageable sprints, keeping your mind fresh and engaged. So sir, you have it 5 powerful, science-backed study techniques. We've got active recall to test yourself, spaced repetition to remember forever, the Feynman technique to truly understand, the 2-minute rule to beat procrastination, and the Pomodoro technique to stay focused. You don't have to use all of them at once. Try 1 or 2 and see how they feel. By studying smarter, not just harder, you'll free up time, reduce stress, and finally start seeing the results you deserve. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips to help you succeed. See you in the next one.